Hello, everyone on Facebook,
We live.
Instagram. We're going to put this on YouTube and we're going to put it in some other places as well.
Oh, yes.
I am Tawanda Dofat. I am the president and CEO of Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Dofat,
What up?
the vice president of Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency, and we would love to share our experience and our review of Bali, Indonesia. Bali has been really good to us. We are leaving tonight. We are one day ahead of the USA, so we're going to gain a day on the return. But where do we start, babe?
Um, if people want to hear about the flight, maybe.
Yeah, everything.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
we're going to
start
talk
with
about
the flight.
everything.
Start with the flight.
Okay. Well, I did tell them in a previous video how long the flight was. The flight from New York, we went to New York, and the flight was 12 hours from New York to Dubai. And then we had a 1 hour layover, but we really didn't have a 1 hour layover because the flight was late, so we had a negative 10-minute layover because we had to rush to
They're
our
waiting
gate.
for us nicely.
And then the flight from Dubai over here to Bali was about 9 hours long. We were on Emirates and they treated us like kings and queens that we are. And it was just phenomenal, right? There was a lot of space. We were in economy, but we had plenty of leg room. And on one of our legs, we had our own row. Dofat was in a row by himself, and Miss Dofat, I was in a row by myself, so we were able to stretch out. So we were knocked out. When we got here, it was late at night, and we started off in Seminac. That is one of the most popular cities here, beside Ubud. That's really on the beach. We stayed there for 4 days. It was really, really good. We went shopping. We ate at some restaurants. We enjoyed the beach.
All that.
We did a lot of stuff here. We're not leaving here with anything on the table,
We
right?
were able to walk to the market,
Yes.
and we were able to do like bar hop a little bit. It was lively. They had nightclub. It's a younger crowd, vibrant crowd on that side. And that's where we actually went to the Potato Beach Club.
Potato Head, yes.
We did that beach for a day, watched the sunset. That was beautiful. But on that side of Bali is where we were.
But let's talk about the differences between Ubud, Seminac, and where we are now,
Nusa Dua.
Nusa Dua. I'm so glad you said that because I'm so tired of butchering the names. So when I come back, we'll be experts in pronouncing the cities.
We left Seminac, but our tours were mostly in Ubud and that area. So we stayed in Seminac the first 4 days. Then we went to
We went to
The most-
Kempinski. I said it right. We went to the Kempinski.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the tour.
Oh,
The
we're
hotel.
going to talk about the tours and stuff in a minute. But say it for me again. I said it right. I'm excited now.
Kempinski. Yeah.
Kempinski. We are here now. They have really, really treated
probably
us
backwards.
so good. We were almost nervous a little bit because the service is so great.
Top notch.
It's like unbelievable. You need to go to the restroom. They're not going to just tell you where it is. They're going to walk you to the restroom. They're going to take your bags for you. They're going to take them to the room. You're escorted on the property with they call it a buggy, but it's a golf cart.
The buggy.
You just pick up the phone, anything you want. And when I say anything you want, they knew it was our 15th year wedding anniversary. So in the room every night, they had snacks, they had cake, they had desserts. It was just so nice. Rose petals. Yes, they have that
Bath
big tub.
salts. That was bad salt. They had
And just we're used to luxury, but this was something serious. And we met. Let me say this though before I let you get going. We did meet another couple today from South Africa. They even said the same thing. That it was nerve-wracking, kind of scary that the service was so phenomenal. It was like 5-star in every area, not just in the restaurants, but at the check-in, at the beach, bar service. Everything was so good. Now go ahead, Mr. Dofat. Sorry about that.
I was just talking about the water, the pure water they put in the room. very nice. The slippers, all the things that make the hotel luxurious. The bathrobes, all of the turn down service. You come in, the bed's made, room temperature's perfect. You go back out, you come in, it's back perfect.
they don't feel it.
Fresh,
They can tell when you leave the room, so
and
they
give you what
clean
you
it
like.
up.
Yeah.
It's just
The
like,
fresh fruit every day, the little cookies, and the towel, art decorations, all those things add to the service.
yes.
So that's the hotel.
Everything in Bali to me, and you can let me know if you feel the same way, was like an hour or so away. No matter what area you stayed in, whether we stayed in Simanak, out here in Nusa Dua, it was always like about an hour or so to get to a place. So
Yeah.
be mindful of that when you come. Make sure you have a lot of energy. Make sure you get some rest. And make sure you understand there's a lot of traffic here.
A lot of mopeds.
A lot of mopeds.
Traffic congestion.
It's not a place that you want to drive. You don't want to get a rent-a-car here. They drive on the opposite side of the street. And they are driving like you have never seen before. It's like hundreds upon hundreds of mopeds at intersections at the same time. It was a lot, right? Want to talk about the tours and things that we went on?
Everybody want to know about the swing.
And the monkeys too, so go ahead.
You go.
Go ahead. First of all, I'll talk about the monkeys, you talk about the swing. Oh, vice versa.
Yeah,
Which
you
one you
talk
want to?
about the swing.
Okay, the swing. When we come back in 2025 with our group, everyone is going to experience the swing. Several different swings at the same location. The swing was just amazing, right? The breeze, you can go as fast as you like. You can tell them you want to go slow. There are swings that don't go out, they just sit still, and you can take a lot of beautiful pictures. There are some art sculptures that you can get inside and take the photos. You can rent dresses, put the dresses on. They have all different colors, all different sizes, and they use your camera to take the photos. But there's a special thing that we're going to talk about right now. When we come back in 2025, our photographer, her name is Bianca Wilson with Everlasting Photography, and she is coming back with us, and she is going to have some amazing photo packages for our group. This way you don't have to worry about digital on your cell phone. You'll get the digital from professional photos, touched up, making sure that you get to go home with lifetime memories, and it's just going to be phenomenal. What else can I say about the swing experience? It was just like great, right? If you don't want to swing, you can sit in the waiting area, or they have like wine and beer and things of that nature. And I'm going to talk about the actual alcohol here and the beer and things like that. They do not serve heavy-handed alcohol beverages. So for those of you that like to drink or like your specialty drink, you will have to stop at duty free when you land to bring it with you. Grab you 2 or 3 bottles or whatever the limit is of something that you really like. So when you're out on the beach or you're in your room, you will have your favorite spirits, and then you don't have to worry about not liking it and not being strong enough, not being the taste of America or what you're used to. Bring your own. Just stop at duty free and grab you something. But they have wine and liquor and beer here, but it may not be your style or your flavor or your cup of tea. On the property here where we are at the Kapinski, they have several different restaurants, Chinese, Japanese, Indonesian, what's the other one, baby? I got everything up here in my head. I want to get it out. Polynesian, is that what they had? Polynesian restaurant? No, what was it?
Balinese.
Oh, Balinese.
Close.
I was close,
We're in
right?
Bali, really.
This is our first time, so.
Oh, wait.
Talk about the monkeys.
The monkey's a gangster. Okay, next.
He thought the monkeys are gangster. Listen, when we
if
go
you're
ahead.
scared of live animals, then this is not going to be for you because they can't control them. The monkeys.
Going to the monkey, not Bali. Going to the monkey sanctuary or to some of the
We're talking about the monkeys. Huh?
yeah, some of the what are those the temples. they have a lot of monkeys.
The monkeys are
They
free.
jump on you.
They
They
want
take
something
your
to eat.
phone. They take your hats. But they're not trying to harm you or anything. They're friendly. But if you're, nervous or you're not accustomed to monkeys walking up to you or jumping on your shoulder, things of that nature, you may want to opt out of that experience.
Yes.
You know,
That's kind of what I'm saying. If you're okay with nature, if you don't bother the monkeys ain't gonna bother you. But when they want something, and they see you got it,
yeah, especially cell phones. They
they're
like
gonna
cell
take it.
phones. We didn't understand what they were
And then
talking
you're gonna
about.
need to have the monkey tamer to come and bargain for your product back. So he'll throw them like,
Little piece
a
of
little
fruit.
apple or
Yeah.
something, and then they'll throw your phone. And if it fall down and break, then that's the end. But you can get it back, but it might take a little finagling. So, but that was funny to me to see people getting their stuff taken.
And this guy, he was sitting down twice, and the monkey came by, just snatched his hat off and went running. One time I think he got it back, and the other time he didn't. They just went. They just went on. 2 or 3 people got their phones snatched, and we don't want to scare you guys because it is a great experience. But we do have to let you know that those things
Yeah,
happen.
sure. Put your stuff away. It's a big sign. Number 1 rule says, put all your loose items away. 2, do not feed the monkeys. 3, da 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 da. And people come in there like they don't read. That's what happened. Because I left all my stuff in the car. It wasn't getting my Amazon joint.
All right.
So
The
that was-
weather. Let's talk about the weather. It's warm here, but it's not like really, really humid. But it is warm here. He said it's hot. And this is their rainy season, right?
It's 5,000 degrees.
It's not.
Look how dark I am.
You've been that way, baby. You've been that way. Dark chocolate, dark chocolate, dark chocolate.
It's 5,000. It's like the sun out here.
It's November, too.
But I will say that there is always a constant breeze, and just relaxing in the shade after a few minutes, that kind of breeze comes over, and it just makes everything feel better. So even though it is hot, but there are some cool points.
Okay. We had dim sum, all you can eat dim sum, for those of you who like authentic Asian cuisine. Did you like the dim sum, babe? I really liked
I
it.
showed all my pictures. Let's talk about the drivers.
Oh, yeah.
So when visiting Bali, if you're not used to driving on one side of the street, get a driver. If you can navigate the streets of UK and everything, you want to be adventurous, do that. But if you're from the US, get a driver. Drivers are not that expensive after everything's all said and done.
And we are your go-to company if you would like to hire a driver here in Bali. You just give us a call or email the office or go on our website and
Tell them what it is.
www.majesticmillionaires.com.
Thank you.
And our phone number is 877-974-4667. We will connect you to a driver. We will hook up your tours if
Yes.
you're coming alone. But you really should be coming back with Majestic Millionaires in 2025. You are going to love the experience. Not only are we here for our 15th year wedding anniversary, we showed up so we can show out for our customers, so we can be found credible, knowledgeable, and make sure that we had all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. So when our customers come back with us, they will have a seamless experience. They won't have to learn anything. We'll be able to teach them and show them and have everything laid out for them. That's what having a great travel agent or travel agency is all about. Handing over your vision and making sure we put it all together for you so you can just show up and show out, right?
Show out.
Yeah.
The pictures are real. So all those things we did, even though walking down that steps, 1,000 steps to the bottom of the waterfall or the whitewater rafted and hiking up. The
Maria,
legs are sore. Oh my
oh,
goodness.
we're gonna talk about that waterfall with the
If
leg.
you don't have the energy, I would recommend get your own pictures. But it is a hike. Like, you're gonna have to walk down and walk up.
To see the waterfall.
Yeah, stuff like that on some excursions. So I'm not trying to scare you guys, but it's beautiful. The swings are worth it. The monkeys are worth it. The waterfalls are worth it. Everything's working.
Maria is on here asking about, are there a lot of English speaking, I guess, citizens, drivers? You tell them about that, baby.
There are a fair amount. Everybody knows the basics greetings, and that's here. And they're out in the streets sometimes. Some people, they all know the hello, but they know to haggle if you're trying to shop. But here on this property, I would say they speak English very well.
Yes.
They understand exactly what you're saying. Everybody is polite, courteous, and all about providing the best service.
This is so
And
stressless.
when someone doesn't speak English, he says pardon, and you say it again, may I have a napkin? And he'll look at his partner, and in 2 seconds his partner will be here. Yes, sir, I will get you the napkins.
They gonna be blown away, really. They gonna be blown away.
So-
Because I'm sure people have experienced great service before, and like we have, but this is it's unbelievable.
They speak English, and then outside and in the streets, yeah, a lot of English. A lot of foreigners are here. So a lot of people that are not from Indonesia. They have a lot of visitors, and a lot of Australians. We've met a couple from. We met 2 people from California.
Two couples
to
from
LA.
California.
Met some people from South Africa. We met some people from just kind of all over. From Australia is the closest place. It's like they're Caribbean, so they come here frequently. But it's really nice to see the mix of, different nationalities and cultures come here.
All right, I'm gonna let you talk about the currency since we was on your currency on the trip. Talk about the currency, baby.
There's some math involved, but basically, things are less expensive when you look at it from dollar to dollar. You have to get your money converted and use their money, IDR, rupiah, but you can deal with credit cards and things of that nature.
Say the name of the money one more time, a little louder, so they can know what to get.
Rupiah. It is. I got some IDR. It's called Indonesian rupiah, IDR. And basically, they come in large denominations such as this 100,000. So a stack of these give you like $1 million. This $1 million in rupiah, this million rupiah, it's about $65,
$70.
Depends on the rate. I mean, but you're gonna get anywhere between $65 and $70. So if $1 million is $65, $70, and by the time we take a taxi, eat a burger, we could be up to about $40. So we go about 500,000.
And everything is really reasonable here. You can afford coming to Bali. You won't have like a heavy budget that you have to, rob Peter to pay Paul once you get home.
Yeah. So even after everything's said and done, we ate at how many restaurants? About 6 restaurants. We ate about 6 times at the hotel and this, that, the other. We wound up spending, I don't know, what, 300 something. for trying to divide by 6, that's like,
So
that was for both of us.
just because we're in a 5-star high-end property, our money converts very, very well here. So when you are purchasing things, you are receiving a much lower rate than the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
So make sure you convert your money before, either at the bank or when you get here, because they have good rates here at some of their exchange locations, right on the streets.
And so what else did we need to talk
We was going to talk about the ATM machine, because you went to the ATM one time, right? Or did you go twice?
I went twice.
You went twice,
I
okay.
had to take out 1 million rupiah, which is about, again, $65, $70, depending on what your rate you exchange. So 1 billion, it just it's gonna look weird. What else?
The atmosphere is laid back. Everybody is happy. There's no people fighting and pulling and hollering and screaming.
A lot of chanting,
No one's cussing at each
temples
other and
everywhere.
arguing and mean.
Like, we're the loudest thing right now.
Yeah.
We need to whisper when we have our next live.
No, we don't have to whisper. Talk about we talked about the city tour when we went on the tour with the driver. He kind of took us to we went to the art market, we went to the swing, we went on the cruise, we went to the beach several times, We went
Oh,
to
yeah, we had the beach
we went
dinner.
shopping. Oh yeah,
That
we
was-
did so
that was
much.
enjoyable. We did beach dinner. Oh yeah, the market. We tasted the gelato. It was really good. I had the lemon, and it was so tangy and tart. It just made me wiggle. But all the pictures of the food. We ate mostly Western food, but there was Balinese food, and it kind of looks like like a Chinese food a little bit.
You
But
guys will love it here. You're gonna love it
but
here.
we ate Western food. We ate shrimp rolls, shumai, chicken shumai.
We had chicken feet.
Yeah.
We had oxtails.
I
You
didn't
had
taste
you
Oh,
had
yeah, I had oxtails
oxtails.
2 times.
What
We had
else?
hagao. I had chicken buns. And then we had the ramen noodles for breakfast. Almost every morning. That job was like it.
And look, let's tell them the reason why you stay in certain areas. If you stay on the Nusa Dua side, it is all luxury, 5-star,
Peaceful,
high end.
relaxing, yes.
Everything is top notch. It's so great. This is our specialty area. We love it over here. If you stay in Ubud, they have a lot of like city life. They have
Jungles.
jungles. They have a lot of like houses in the trees. They
Yeah,
have
stuff
no
like that.
service though, but you get
You
the
might get some.
I mean, they not like here.
Not like here.
You don't have no restaurants up there in them tree
You
houses.
see some. It'd be like you drive for like 30 minutes, you see a hut. And so you see like a big restaurant, then you go back to a
No, I'm
hut.
talking about inside the,
Oh.
the hut or right
No, you gotta
there.
get your own
You gotta
food.
go somewhere. You have to get transportation when you stay there. And in Seminac, that's an area too if you want to stay right on the beach. We're right on the beach too. It's still an hour away to get to most things if you stay in Seminac as well. But I mean, all the areas are great. It's just what you're looking for. Since we like luxury, we moved on over here, and this is home for us. We love it. Let me see. What else can we talk about? Let me see who else has any questions.
How about the spa service?
Oh my goodness, yes.
So one of them signs I said it was a 1 hour back rub or back massage. It was 100,000.
And that's $6,
If you remember
right?
the equation, $6 or $7,
Yes.
depending on what you're reading.
So when they say 100,000, don't be like, oh my God, that's $100,000. It's really like $6, $7 in US. So you could get a massage every day. You can get your feet done every day. You can get your
Every
stones done
day.
every single day. Oh my goodness, we so spoiled.
I got the fish thingy, and I did
Oh yeah, you got your feet
I got
done
my-
by the fish.
I got the leg, the thigh leg. I mean the calf foot massage. That was really nice.
All right.
And the white water. Did we talk about that?
Talk about the whitewater rafting.
What did you like about it?
I didn't like it. I just kidding. I was nervous at first, really, because
First, I was afraid.
I didn't
was
like
petrified.
going down all those steps. It was over like 300 steps, and I was exhausted. And then when I got on the raft, I felt a little uncomfortable because I didn't really know what to expect. Really, I just saw the other people on their raft going down in the water, and the guy kept saying.
Lay down and cry.
He said, if you fall out, lay on your back. That was all he had to say for me. I was nervous.
You scared
But
me, but you don't
once,
fall.
once we went over that first hump, I enjoyed it. I started enjoying it. I started
was
relaxing. And I was like, oh, okay.
It was really peaceful, actually, but yeah, it was a little treacherous getting there, a little strenuous, but you know, they don't have any other way to get down that hill. And then you're right, once you get on there, you're gonna get wet because you're
Oh, yeah,
in,
we was
the,
soaking
in the
wet.
boat, but you wear a bathing suit and clothes on. And then after that first doozy, after that first step, you're right, it got real tranquil and became like kind of so peaceful. Like, oh, this is what those mountain men mean. Riding down
What
a
about the
ramp.
ATV, baby? What about the ATV? Talk about the
Oh,
ATV.
yes.
I got on first by myself, but then that didn't last for more than like 20 seconds. So I had to let him be the driver because I wanted to be driven. I wanted to make sure I was in good hands. I didn't want to fall off. No, I just like you driving me, baby. At home, we do the same thing. He drive me around.
Turn here, slow down.
I was telling him to slow down because I was getting nervous. We were all in the like a trench. That was a trench. We were in a trench trying to get out of the mud and the water. And one of the ATVs got stuck. The lead guy that was offering the tour, he got stuck, and they had to swap out the ATV. So it's fun if you like stuff like that.
You got wet.
Yeah.
We got wet because there was a waterfall coming down. There was a little tunnel. You went through, rode around in this little water bath thing, a couple of loops. We never got these pictures.
Yeah, look, Maria's asking tap water or bottle. Bottle.
Yeah, everywhere. Pretty
Everywhere
much.
is bottle. Even in the rooms
but
here in Simmon. I mean, in
on the
Penske.
property,
Right.
when you ask for it, they just kind of bring it. So it is filtered here on the property. So.
But even in the bathroom, they have bottled water.
Everywhere
for you
the
to brush
bottle
your teeth. At the bedside at night, every night they have bottled water for you to, quench your thirst if you wake up or before you go to bed. They have that. What else? Let's talk about our trip for 2025 when we return. I don't know what else I can say because I have shown them all the pictures. You have done so many videos since we've been here.
One of these things.
What are-
I'll be taking it. Okay. Let me check and see if I drive her.
Okay. Well, it's not 3:30 yet. He said he'd be here at 3:30.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So our
is it-
time is 13 hours ahead of you guys.
Oh, what time
it's
is it?
4 o'clock.
Oh, is it here?
You check.
Oh.
Finish your life.
Oh, okay. Our driver said he was going to be out there at 3:30. It's 4 o'clock. Go run out there, baby, and see what the driver is.
Go ahead and check with you.
Oh, okay. He's going to check on the app. Alrighty. So I'm going to close out with information about joining Majestic Millionaires Travel Agency for Bali 2025. We have decided since we got here that we were going to change the hotel here in Bali because the Kempinski is so good. Not only do I want to experience it again, I would like to have all of our guests that are going with us or coming here with us to experience the same luxury that me and my husband has experienced here on our 15th year wedding anniversary. Because it's none that I've ever seen before. It's nothing like anything I've ever seen before. So we are going to be staying at the Kempinski. We are here for half of the time, and then we are going to fly over to Singapore, which is 2 hours by flight for the remaining of the trip in 2025. You can make your deposit today. The deposit is $450. We are adding the swing as part of the package. You don't have to pay for that. You will have to pay for a dress if you want a dress, but you can make monthly payments. The flight is included, the resort, the tours, the dress, some food, and we want you guys to come. We want you to experience luxury like never before, right? It's one thing for us to be here and showing you all the great fun and things that we're doing, but our purpose is to help you join us so you can receive the same 5-star service and enjoy a wonderful, phenomenal vacation here in Bali, Indonesia. If you are interested in joining, you can go to our website at www.majesticmillionaires.com. On the home page, you'll see the trip for Bali. Right now, we have approximately 51 travelers coming with us. We started off with only going to take 25 travelers. However, because now we know the lay of the land, we started advertising the trip to more guests, and we are going to have different activities on different days. Like I said, we're going to have the photographer. We're going to make sure if you want to do something that it's going to be planned for you. Some of the things will be part of the package. Some of them will be offered at a fee, but everything is going to be so reasonable, and it's going to be the best vacation you have ever experienced in your life. This is my 75th country, and everything is different everywhere, but this is one of the best. You must come. You must sign up for Bali and Singapore. I'm closing now because our driver is here, and we are going to be headed back to the airport. so we can take this 22-hour
He said-
flight back.
He said, I've been here 30 minutes.
And don't worry about the flight time. The flight is so smooth. You're going to get fed. You're going to have drinks.
Beautiful.
Everything is going to be good. So
Viewing us.
majesticmillionaires.com. And you can sign up for many trips. You can sign up for the Mardi Gras trip, the Australia trip. You can sign up for Bali, Singapore. You can sign up for Cape Town. While we were on this trip, I thought more people were going to sign up for Bali. We had some Bali registrations, but the most people, we had 10 people that signed up for Australia for the cruise. So that's available as well. You don't have to come to this one. You can go to that one. You can go to any one on our website. Peace out, everybody. I am Tawanda Dofat, the president and CEO of Majestic Millionaires.
Peace out, Mark.
Bye-bye.